belly, lifting the glutes only, and then uncurl. So this is gentle, and we're not going into a full bridge. I want you to just create space in between the lumbar spine and allow for a gentle lift up. Activate the breath now. Exhale, scoop the belly, lifting the glutes. Uncurl to neutral spine. 2 more times. Exhale, scoop the belly. Inhale, flat. Last one, exhale, scoop. Inhale, flat. Good. Now we're gonna roll up into a bridge. Gently tuck the tailbone in, lifting the glutes. And now gently roll each vertebra off of the mat and reaching the hip bones up to the sky. Reach the knees over the toes and make sure the hips are parallel to the ground. Now we're gonna roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Take it really slow. Start to bring the cervical spine down, feeling each vertebra touch the ground. All the way down until flat back and flat pelvis. Again, inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly and start to peel each vertebra off of the mat. Reaching the knees over the toes, pressing the hip bones high, elongate the neck, slide the shoulders down to your heels. Inhale at the top, exhale, peel it down from the middle of the back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Taking it slow, even activate the abs a bit, lumbar spine, and then uncurl. And release the glutes. Hold this next one. Inhale, exhale, scoop, and roll it back up. Coming up into a bridge. Really go long for me. Slide the shoulders down. And now you're gonna drop your left hip down, but don't move the left knee. Keep it where it is. Now squeeze the left glute up. And now relax the right glute, dipping that hip, making sure that knee doesn't move. Squeeze it to center. So now we're creating gentle twists and rotation, allowing for gravity to help guide a hip down while we keep the opposite glute strengthened. And we're going to go for 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. Press the hips up, curl it down, middle of the back, low back, top of tailbone, uncurl, wiggle the knees side to side just to loosen up the hips. Good. Now, we're gonna come up into a bridge. I'm gonna hold you there and we're gonna be shifting our hips side to side like a little hammock, okay? So, let's actually bring the hands up to the sky for this. Let's stack the wrists right over our shoulders, open up the heart, elongate the neck, pull the belly in, inhale to prepare. On an exhale, gently tuck the tailbone and scoop up into your full bridge. Reach the knees over the toes. Good. Now let's shift the hips to the right. And now you're going to drop the hips down, swooping over to the left. Drop the hips down, swoop it over to the right. So it's like you're creating a hammock or a swing with your hips, with the pelvic girdle, and just creating a lot of space through the hips. But let's make sure we're not really straining the glutes or the hamstrings. Just be gentle with yourself. And let's go for one more. And after that last one, come up to center. Hands come down onto the ground. And now I want you to shimmy your hips side to side, like about an inch side to side. But I want you to be gentle. I don't want you to be so adamant with this. Now I want us to bring focus into our bones rather than our muscles, okay? So keep shimmying, and you're gonna drop only a vertebra down. So that's around the middle of your thoracic spine. Keep shimmying and start to draw back down a little lower to the middle of the back. Keep shimmying. And now the top of the low back down to the lower back, but keep scooping the belly deep all the way down to the lumbar, lowest point of the lumbar, and then uncurl. We're going to do it again. Now, the movement is to allow for each vertebra to be placed onto the mat while you shimmy length into the vertebra, okay? So let's come up into that bridge. Start to add that gentle shimmy. Take it slow. Bring it down another centimeter. And just keep going and just feel how each shimmy creates length and releases tension and any compactness into each vertebra. So you're just giving it space, releasing any tightness all the way down, scooping the belly and bring it in. Very good. Now hug the knees into your chest. Rock it out side to side. Good. Rock it out, give that low back a nice massage. And now pull the knees more into your chest. And now let's circle the ankles around. Give them a nice little circle just to open up the ankles. Now reverse the circle, connecting even to the Achilles and the calves and the shins. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everyone. So now let's extend the right leg up to the sky. And then you're gonna extend the left leg down. For those of us, if it's too much for the low back, you could place a pillow or a blanket underneath the left knee, okay? Now, once you're here, let's get the ankle aligned into the hip bones, and now point and flex the feet. And I want you to start to look at your toes. Take a look at the second and third toe and align it to your ankle. So you're not working an external rotation or an internal rotation. You're training a gait pattern without gravity creating, a lot of pressure. And now let's flex the foot, press that heel up to the sky, and drop the right hip down towards the wall underneath your hips. Now we're gonna bend the knee in and exhale, extend it long. We're gonna go for 3, pulling the knee to your chest and drive that heel up to the ceiling. And 2, and if you're shaking really good, that's a good sign. And last 1, extend the heel up. Now bend that knee. Take the left hand on top of the knee, and now let's swing the knee over and across your body to the left. And if you can, try to drop that knee down. Your right hand is going to extend out to the side, and you can look at that right hand. And now just get heavy here, but I want you to feel your entire spine elongate. Still open up the heart and pull the right shoulder down and pull the abs into the spine. So you're finding the most efficient twist right now. You're in this for 3 and 2 and 1. And let's bring that knee to center. You're gonna bend both knees now. And now we're going to drop both knees down to the right. You're gonna take the right hand and stack it over the left. So it's like you're closing a book. I'm gonna scoot back. So it's like you're closing a book. So your knees and your arms are like a book. So now that we're here, start to elongate the spine, pull the belly in. And now with only your right hand, we're gonna go into upper thoracic now. You're gonna reach the right hand up to the ceiling and bring that right hand behind you. If you could place the right knuckles onto the ground, awesome. Now pull the abs in to help initiate the action back home, closing that book. Again, spine long, inhale, and let's open up that palm and bring it out to the side. Exhale to prepare. On an inhale, pull that arm up to the sky and bring it in. We're gonna go 3 more times. Now allow for your arm to be long and fan open wide. If it's too much, bend the elbow so you're reducing the lever. But I want you to focus on initiating the action with your inhale in, because your inhale is gonna initiate the oblique to help you twist. Again, teaching our body proper body mechanics. And let's bring it in. Nice job. And now we're going to open up that hand back behind your shoulder again. Rest it if you want. Try to get that right shoulder down. And now extend the right leg out in a 45-degree diagonal. So flex the foot as well. Press down through the right heel. Stretch out through the right fingertips. And stretch long up through the crown of your head. So you're in this full stretch. Feel the oblique for 3, 2, 1, and bend the knee, bring the arm back. We're gonna do it 1 more time. Extend the right leg long and open out that right hand and stretch into all the limbs. Down through the heels, through the fingertips, up through the crown. Inhale, exhale, and now inhale back to center. Good job, everybody. And now we're going to go back onto our backs facing the ceiling. So let's get back onto our back And now extend the legs long, palms come down. Good. Again, you could put a pillow underneath the knees if it's too much for the low back. Let's pull the right leg up to the sky. I want you to pull the abs in and place both fingertips onto your hip bone. Your right hip, let's drop it down. Good. Now you're gonna bring the right leg across your body, but keep your right hip down. So it's a small range of motion. Swing that leg down and around and bring it out to the side, keeping the left hip down. Bring it to center. So we're working this circle with the leg. We're teaching our femur, which is your thigh bone, to create the most mobilized movement because we're keeping our hips still and we're only getting the leg to work in that ball and socket, which is that hip joint. And let's do one more. If it's too much, you could definitely bend the knee. Bring it to center. Now let's do the reverse. Bring that leg out to the side, swoop it out and around or across. Center, let's go 2. Swing it down. Your abs should be engaged just to hold the form. Last one. And bring it up. Bend that knee in and circle that knee around. Give it a little bit of movement. Nice job. For 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to elongate the left leg up to the sky. You could grab behind the thigh or the calf. And now point and flex the feet for me. Point and flex, point and flex. As you do this, drop the left hip down so you're feeling that left waist be long as you bend and extend. Very good. You're in it for 3, 2. Pause with the flexed heel. Press that heel up to the ceiling a little bit more. Good. Feel that deep heel to glute stretch for 3, 2, 1. Let's bend the left knee in and extend that left heel long. Bend that left knee in. Exhale, extend it long. Looking good. Keep pressing that left hip down so you're creating length through both sides of the waist. And let's go for 2 more. So this is 2 and 1. And bend that knee. Take that knee across your body. Extend the left arm long and go into this spinal twist. You could look at that left hand. Good. Now start to elongate the spine. Try to drop that left shoulder down and feel the natural organization of your body. Just go into alignment. Let's do it by taking a deep breath in to elongate the spine, stretch down even through the right toes. And exhale, maintain. 1 more breath in. And exhale, maintain it. Good work, everyone. So now we're going to close the book. So I'm going to just go sweep myself across to the other side of the mat so you can see me. You don't have to. Do whatever you need. So now you're going to bend both knees and take your left hand on top of the right. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders, pull the belly in, feel the side of the waist go long. And now you're going to open and close that left arm. So start to open up and allow for your fingertips to reach behind you. Allow for the shoulder to open. And exhale, prep. Inhale, pull the arm back up. Again, allow that oblique to initiate the action with the breath. Start to sweep that arm up and over. Really open up the heart. Exhale, prep. Inhale, pull the belly in. And notice how, again, the entire body and skeleton works in its best alignment by using that breath and that awareness. We're going to go for 2. So let's open up the arm. Inhale, center. Even keep the neck long. Last one. Open and expand. Inhale, bring it in. Nice job. So now we're going to kick your left heel long. So you're just reaching, I'll slide back. So keep the left heel long. And now open up the left arm, stretch into this twist. Now stretch down through that left heel, stretch out through the left fingertip, stretch long up through the crown of your head and neck. You're in this for 3, 2, 1, bend the left knee, inhale, hand back, close. We're going one last time. Start to fan that left arm and stretch the left heel. Inhale, just really stretch into everything. Exhale, prep. Inhale, let's bring it all back home. Really good job. And now let's go on to our back. Nice work, everyone. So we're gonna work the leg circles. So let's lie back down on our back. Extend the right leg long and reach the left leg up to the sky. Shift the left hip down, point the toe, and place both fingertips on your hip bones. Let's keep them really steady. Let's start by swinging that left leg across your body. Keep that left hip down as you do and sweep it out and around. Now this is where I want you to explore pointing or flexing the foot. Whatever you decide is not right or wrong. Everything's right with everything that you do. But I want you to work in a way that allows you to stretch into everything and to release into everything. But of course, your obliques and transverse are turning on just to stabilize the hips, getting efficient mobility into the hip joint. This is our last one. We're gonna reverse it in 3, 2, 1, reverse it. Make sure both hips are down. Press the fingertips into the hip bones. Feel the sides of the waist remain long. And start to notice if you want to scrunch that left waist up. If it's happening, just gently bring that hip down. And let's go for one more. Getting real mobility through the hip. And after the last one, let's bring it to center. Bend the left knee into your body. And you could circle that knee around. But as you circle it, just be relaxed into the hip flexor so that you're not straining the movement, okay? Good job, everyone. You're in it for 3, 2, 1. Pull both knees into your chest. Rock it out again for 3, 2, 1. Now extend both legs long. I'm gonna keep going back so you can see me. So both legs are long, and I want you to flex the feet. Now, pull the abs in, and you could gently bend the knees if you need, okay? Arms down. Now we're going to internally rotate the entire leg, or internally rotate the entire leg in, and externally rotate out. So you're pulling the toes in, heels open wide, and now bring the heels together, open up the toes. So internally rotate and externally rotate. Again, getting that ball and socket, the femur working deeper and efficiently into the hip joint. We're gonna go for 2. And yes, your abs are gonna feel it. And last one. And knees bend, really good job. And you could open the knees wide, open up the hips for me. Shimmy side to side if you want. You're in this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, everyone. Okay, so now we're gonna actually come up. We're gonna come up and we're going to be kneeling to start. So maybe, hold on, let me go ahead and adjust myself as well. Okay, so we're gonna be on our knees. Now again, for those of us who wanna protect our knees, you could place a pillow or a blanket underneath those knees. But I'd love for us to open the knees wide now. We wanna work in a external rotation. Now let's get the big toes to touch as well. So you're just in this position. So this is where we're gonna combine a lot of Qigong in a way too, okay? So first, we're going to pull the belly into the spine, and you could place your palms on or around your belly button. Feel the side or the elongation of the lumbar spine. I want you to breathe into the belly in, and exhale, press the belly long or out. Inhale, pull the belly in. Exhale, press out. Good. So as you do this, I want you to notice what naturally happens in the lumbar spine. That lumbar spine goes into a natural decompression of each vertebra just with breath. And I want you just to bring awareness to it, okay? So let's go for one more. And in, and last one. And this time, scoop the belly deep. You could even press the fingertips towards the belly and feel that deeper space you're creating. Come back up, open up the heart, exhale, scoop. And inhale up, exhale, scoop. One more time, and exhale, scoop. Good job. All right, so now what we're gonna do, remain on our knees. We're gonna be coming up soon, but what the motions are is we're going to bend our elbows wide, palms forward. Make sure the elbows, they could be a little bit underneath the shoulders, but make sure they're not behind the shoulder blades, okay? We don't wanna pop our chest forward. Now from here, I want you to reach the hands up to the sky, grow tall, keep the shoulders down. And now you're gonna bend the elbows and lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes at the top, grow tall. Exhale, drop the heels over hips over the heels and come up. Now, every time you come up, I want you to imagine you're allowing more space to open up through the heart and you're growing 10 inches tall every time you do. Turning on a little bit more movement through the hips, through the quads, and even through the core. Good. Let's go for 2. This is 2. Open up the chest, neck long. Last 1. And let's remain here and give your arms and shoulders a little shrug. Really good job. So let's remain now on our knees. So you're still upright here. So I'm going to go back a bit. All right. So what we're going to do is reach the hands up to the sky. Palms are touching each other. Now, I want you to get the alignment of the palms to your nose, to your heart, to even your pubic bone here. Give me a shoulder shrug, lift the shoulders up, and drop the shoulders down. Let's do it again. Lift up, and drop the shoulders down. Let's go for 2, and let's go for 1, and let's keep them down. You're gonna take the right hand, and you're gonna bring it down, and you're going to bend into this flexion. Keep that hand up. Come back up. Let's do left hand now. Bring it down and bend into this lateral flexion and bring it home. So it's like your hand, there's no way for that top hand to move. It's like the top of the fingertip has a magnet that's connected to the center of the ceiling above you. So there's no way for that hand to move, and you're kind of moving like a pendulum here. So every time a palm touches, it creates that initiation of movement. And let's go for 1 more. Keep the shoulders down, looking good, everyone. And finish it off. Nice job. Bring it home. Now bring the palms in front of your heart, and they're long. So profile view, you're just like this. We're gonna open and close that book again, starting with the right hand. Open up that right hand, twist. Now that left palm doesn't move. Bring it to center. Now this is where you could allow for the opposite hip to press forward. That's okay. Just get fully into this twist. Keep the abs in, neck long, shoulders down. Good. And we're gonna go for 2 more sets, and I want you just to stretch into everything. Again, creating that pendulum momentum, feeling the belly pull in, feeling the side of the waist go long, allowing for the shoulders to remain down and your head and neck long. Good. Finishing off your last one. And once you're done, very good. Let's release the hands. Give me a shoulder shrug. All right, so now we're going to go onto our mat into quadruped position. So hands and knees. You want to make sure your knees are underneath the hips and your wrists are underneath the shoulders. We're going to go into cat-cows, okay? So start by scooping the belly button away from the mat and look down at your hips. And now start to drop the sternum and look up at the sky. Now activate your breath. Exhale, scoop the belly in. It's like you're creating a cat stretch. And inhale, go into that cow, looking up at the ceiling, getting full flexion of the entire spine. Getting all mobility into each vertebra. And last one, scoop. And inhale, look up. And now go to neutral. Let's get the right hip and right shoulder to scrunch in together. So lateral flexion. And now left side scrunch in. So it's like you're wagging your tail, and it's like you're allowing for your head to just move to the corners or the degrees of the corner of the mat. So you're just creating this little scrunching. And now we're going to pause. You're gonna drop the sternum, and then you're gonna circle your body around. So just getting more movement in. I think they call us the elephant, I forget. But just get into the movement here and create that circle. And then we're gonna reverse it in 3, 2, 1. Reverse that movement and just getting all of the mobility to happen throughout the spine in 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now you're gonna curl the toes underneath the heels and quick little burst of strengthening of the abs. You could go onto the wrists if it's too much or not wrist, onto the knuckles if it's too much for the wrist. And you're gonna hover the knees up. We're gonna do this 4 times, okay? Give me a flat back. Exhale to prep, inhale, just hover. Get stable, 3, 2, 1, drop the knees. Let's go again. Inhale, exhale, hover. Neck long, 3, 2, 1. On this next one, make sure you have even weight underneath both knees and palms. Inhale, exhale, lift, abs engage, and drop. Last one, we're holding it longer. Inhale, exhale, hold it. Reach your neck longer and forward. Reach your tailbone and glutes back to the wall right beneath you. Feel the sides of the waist go long. Even out the weight underneath both feet and hands for 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it home. Nice job. You're gonna come up into this kneeling position. Very good. I'm gonna face you. Flip the palms forward. Bring the fingertips together and flex at the wrists. Good. So this is now, we're working Qigong in a way. So you're pressing the back of the wrists away from your neck. Good. Pull the belly in. And now let's bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Now stretch into the opposite, into the right wrist. Come up center, other side. Right ear to right shoulder. Stretch out through the left wrist. Bring it to center. So the reason why, and keep going your own pace, the reason why I'm having you flex at the wrist and bring the fingertips together is so that you could create strength through the forearms, really good for carpal tunnel. And the more you do that, the more the connection from the forearm to the shoulder and neck is connected. This next one, where let's come to center and wiggle it out. Good. This time, let's press the palms away. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good. And now let's get left ear to left shoulder. Hold it. Now you're going to bring your left chin down and then swing it out to the side and up. So you're keeping your head tilted over to the left the whole time. And you're creating this nice movement through the neck and the cervical spine. And now drop the right shoulder down. Press out through the right palm. And you're gonna work this for 5 more seconds. Good, you're in it for 3, 2, 1. Come to center, other side. And right ear to right shoulder. Press out through the left palm. Drop your chin to your chest and bring it around. Keep pressing that left shoulder down. Give the side of your neck length and stretch. Good, for 2. And 4, finish off this flow. And once you're done, let's bring it home, wiggle it out. Give me a shoulder shrug, and now we're gonna stand up. Good job. So I'm gonna move you guys. You guys are gonna be here. All right. So now we're gonna stand up. You guys are doing amazing. All right, so this is our last one, okay? So this is all thoracic mobility, shoulder girdle mobility. We're gonna reach the hands up to the sky, bring the fingertips together, bring them down to your collarbones, and maybe I'll come up closer to you guys. Maybe I'll go here. You guys could just stand still, okay? All right, so start with your right elbow. Reach the right elbow forward, and now lift it up to the sky, and don't move the body. You're gonna swing the elbow and shoulder back and down. Good, let's do it again. Elbow forward, swing it up and down. Now the goal here is to keep your entire body absolutely still. So you're not creating any movement of the flexion of the body, you're still here. So you're getting the shoulder girdle to work efficiently. Good, let's do one last one. Lift up and around, very good. Let's switch sides now. Let's get the left elbow forward and up. Squeeze the shoulder blade together and down. So the more you do this, I want you to also bring awareness to the muscles in between the shoulder blades and underneath the armpit. That's the serratus and the rhomboid. So this area, when you squeeze, turn this area on, and even the lats here, okay? And now last one, good. And now we're gonna go back to the right elbow, but this time we're gonna twist. Bring the right elbow up, And now twist to the right and then swoop it down and around. So we're not working a lateral flexion, only a twist first. Lift the elbow up, twist to the right, swing it down and around. One last time, adding that rotation of the spine. Good. Now this next one, we're gonna add a flexion. So we're gonna lift the elbow up, twist to the right, now flex over down to the right and swoop it up and around. Good, there it is. Elbow forward, up, twist to the right, bend over to the right and swoop the elbow forward. One more time, pull the belly in, lift up, twist right, swoop it down and around, bring it home, get ready for the left side. Good job. You can wiggle it out if you want. All right, so let's get the left elbow. So remember, it's only a twist first, and then we're gonna add that flexion, okay? So left elbow forward, twist to the left, and just pull that elbow down and around. Remember to initiate the movement from the rhomboid, again, like that bra strap area, underneath the shoulders and underneath the armpit. We're gonna go for one more. Good job, everyone. Last one, let's go ahead and add a flexion. So you're gonna swoop it down and around. Good, up, swoop it down and around. Last one, up, swoop it down and around, and bring it home. Reach the hands up to the sky. I'm going to join you guys now, and let's bring the palms down. Start to nod your chin to your chest. Roll down vertebra by vertebra. Really take your time. Remember our mat work that we did. Each vertebra creates like a pendulum effect or a domino effect. At the bottom, can you see me? Yeah, at the bottom. Bend the knees, shift the weight to the heels. Slowly curl up, squeezing the glutes, engaging the core. Coming back up. We're going 2 more times. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, nod chin to your chest, rounding all the way down. Really give each vertebra a nice release and space. Bend the knees, curl back up, engaging. Inhale the hands back up to the sky. Last one, and we're gonna hang down, so you're gonna remain in that fold. So remain here, and if you want, you can place the hands onto your coffee table or onto a stool if it's too much for you. And now you're gonna bend the right knee, press that left hip back, give yourself a nice hamstring stretch for 3, 2, 1, other side, left knee bends, right hip presses for 3, 2, 1, right knee bends, left hip presses. Now rotate that left hand up to the ceiling, elongate your spine. You're in it for 3, 2, 1, twist to center, left knee bends, right hip presses. Reach the right hand up to the sky, elongate the spine, 3, 2, 1, come to center, grab your elbows, nod your head no, shake out the tension in your head and neck. Start to nod your head yes. And now let's wiggle the elbow side to side. Your torso could swing with you. You're in it for 3, 2, 1. Let's gently release the hands, bend the knees, engage the core, curl up vertebra by vertebra. Inhale the hands back up to the sky, grow really tall. Palms come together, bring it down to your heart, saying thank you to yourself, everybody, for doing an amazing job of mindful movement today. Awesome job, everyone. I'm proud of you all. So let me know if you have questions. I hope